Hey guys, my name's Lewis Not Hamilton, and today we're going to be looking at some shooter games from long ago to now, and kind of just seeing how well they are. The games we're going to be looking at are going in order from oldest to most recent. Are Gradius, then the original Doom, then Lilac Wars, then Fortnite, and then finally ending off with Doom Eternal. So let's start. So let's talk about the first game, Gradius. It's a fun game, and I think it's very responsive and good, especially for a game from the NES. The footage you're seeing is taken from the Switch Online NES one, because I don't have an original NES or a way to record one, other than through that. But yeah, it's a really good game. It's fun. I don't really have much to say about it, except that it's fun, and if I took the time to get good at it, it would be a really good time waster, and I would have a good time. Like, I could just play it for hours. It really is a good game. But other than that, let's go talk about Lilac Wars. Star Fox is good. Star Fox is fun. Star Fox is nice. Like, Star Fox 64 is an on-rails space shooter sort of game. We play as Fox McCloud, and I love the game. It's a really good N64 game, and it got remade on the 3DS, so I'll play it there. But yeah, it's a really good N64 game, which has really good controls. Like, I never feel like it's being unfair, and I always feel as if I'm being, like, good and not really bad. Whenever I mess up, it's always my fault. Also, this.
Do a barrel roll.
But yeah, that's, like, just, if you want to play the game, do. Like, if you like unreal shooters, definitely play the game, because it is one of, if not the best unreal shooter just ever made. And I would definitely recommend it to anyone who wants their first unreal shooter, the first Star Fox game, their first 3DS game, their first N64 game, their first game, really. Well, their first ever game, because probably difficult with that, because there are a lot of things that you press 2 buttons, but to do stuff like U-turns and that. But other than that, like, the game's really, it's easy to pick up and play.
We're heading out. All aircraft report.
Yeah, it's just great. The game's great. Its voice acting's great. In my opinion, it's got better in-game voice acting than the original Resident Evil, which for anyone who's played or seen that game's voice acting is so bad it's amazing. And yeah, on to talking about Doom. Okay guys, and next we're looking at the grandfather of all shooters, all FPS games ever created, Doom. The original, well, the re-release they did on the Switch at least, which is amazing. Sorry you guys aren't getting to hear the amazing music. I forgot to turn back up the game audio from one of the last that I played, because usually I do play listening to my own music, or like the Doom 2016 soundtrack. But yeah, nonetheless, I still put some music that I felt kind of worked. Anyways, yeah, I want to talk about the game. The game is so fast-paced, all over the place. You cannot stop, especially some of the higher difficulties. I believe I got the footage on Hurt Me Plenty, I believe. But yeah, you are everywhere. You're running around. You can't stop. You'll die if you stop. Don't look at the footage at the points where I do stop, but I never properly stop. You can't properly stop, or else something will get you from behind, or you'll get cornered, or you'll get cornered again, or you'll get cornered again. The point is you'll get cornered. But like the game's so variety, like you can tackle any situation with any gun. If you had a berserk, you could use your fist. And there are secrets. There are loads of different enemies. There are puzzles. Like the game was just amazing. It was so revolutionary for the time it came out in, and even now, it's inspired so many games. And Doom series is still going now to this day. Through Doom Eternal and Doom 2016. But yeah, the game's great. Fast-paced action with variety of guns, and inspires so many other games. So yeah, that's the original Doom. Now on to Fortnite. Fortnite is a huge third-person shooter that is online. It's a battle royale game, and it is very fun. I find it very enjoyable, and it has something really unique about it as well that I've never seen be done before in a battle royale game. It has building. You can build platforms in that, which makes every fight really unique and interesting. But despite this, I find that every once in a while you will get put into a match that has like loads of people who are just really good at the game, or like loads of people who are really good at building. But that's just my personal experience with the skill-based matchmaking. I don't know about anyone else, or anyone else's personal experience. So yeah, that's Fortnite. Other than that, it's pretty good. Like, they're constantly updating the game. I think there's meant to be weather coming into the game, like tornadoes and that. And they often do seasonal events like Christmas stuff, Halloween stuff, maybe Easter stuff. I have no idea. I haven't played Fortnite for an Easter. I have, actually, that's a lie. I did last year, but I was much more focused on getting to tier 100 then, because that was my first ever season playing Fortnite. So yeah, Fortnite's great. You're great. And yeah, the building mechanics are great. I think it makes Fortnite really unique. That's one of the things that honestly makes it my go-to battle royale game. Just the fact, the variety that having the building is compared to like Apex, which just has different classes and used to have a sliding mechanic which made it different from Fortnite. Well, I mean, I'm better at Apex, but I'm just better at first-person shooters than I am third-person shooters. Oh, also, Fortnite is, I personally at least find Fortnite funner with a squad, because that actually adds a whole nother level to the game through strategy on who will have what, like who will have these meds, or who will have the sniper, or who will have the shotgun, and all that. But yeah. Or even stuff like where you land is a big strategy thing, because you often have many places that are like sort of like popular places, but are also like some of the best places for loot. So you have like your Pleasant Park, your Salty Spring, We get Tilted Towers. I just named 3 places that aren't in Fortnite anymore. Wow. Well, apparently Tilted Towers is meant to be coming back. I have no idea though. And honestly, I don't care. But yeah, Fortnite's great. I am always excited to see what the devs at Epic Games want to do with the franchise and like the game. I always find it interesting what they do. Like they did a season was aliens all attacking the island. They've done. I mean, this season's like completely new. It's just so crazy and so unique that like it's the sort of thing you don't get anything else, and I find it's the only well done story driven battle royale game as well. So if you like story that in some ways is almost as deep as the FNAF story, where like it's connected between multiple games and it's really cryptic and all that. It's actually really interesting. Although it's gotten a bit more easier to understand now. If you look at some of the older seasons though, where it was like the season I think 3 had some pretty interesting lore. I don't know. Maybe I'll link some of the game theory episodes in the description if I remember to, because those were some well interesting videos, and that was in the time before I played Fortnite, way before I played Fortnite. But yeah, that's been Fortnite. On to the final game of the video, Doom Eternal, and I'll tell you now, go off the video if you don't like violent gameplay, because the game's bloody violent. And finally guys, we're ending the video off with Doom Eternal, the grandson of the original Doom. Something like that, something along those lines. And you can tell it's a Doom game. It's fast paced, you've got the variety of weapons and more from what the original Doom had. It's got all the same enemies and more. It's got loads of stuff. It's got the same epic music. I'll play some now. And it's just so good. Love it. Love music. Like Mick Gordon did a great job on the music for that game. But yeah, onto the controls. Controls are smooth, responsive. I can guarantee you 100%. You push the analog stick, you press down the key on your keyboard you can go in a certain direction, you'll go in that direction. It's really responsive and reliable. If you ever miss a shot, it's your fault. you're not good at aiming, or either that or you put your sensitivity up too high or too low. But yeah, like, just everything is just so good. Like, it's fast paced, like, it's just what Doom is. Fast paced, violent, amazing. It's just, it works perfectly as a Doom game. Like, you could not market it as anything else other than a Doom game. You couldn't market it as a Quake game, you couldn't market it as a Gears of War, you could not market it as Minecraft. And oh god, you definitely could not market it as Animal Crossing. As amazing as that would be to see. New Animal Crossing. I'm getting sidetracked. This is what I get for the 2 Doom bits being mini bits that I didn't write a script for. And even then I didn't follow the script when I did. But yeah. The games just rock, absolutely kick ass. They just are amazing. You better see in the footage. You better see all the different weapons affect the different enemies differently. You better see like the ways that you get your health back isn't just by walking around the arena. You have certain abilities and weapons that can get you back your health or like, do extra damage to different enemies by doing like loot points and that. It's almost like a Pokemon game, really. Every different weapon is a different typing of Pokemon. I've never thought about a Doom game like that, but yeah, it actually kinda works. And hitting that weak spot is getting a crit, or hitting a super effective move. Can someone please make that into a meme? Maybe I'll do that later, that'll be hilarious. If I do, you'll see it on the on the second channel probably. But yeah, there's not really much else I can say. I've summed up everything I wanted to say so quickly. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, which I certainly enjoyed making, it was a interesting video to make. I've had the idea for the past week, recorded the footage, and I just kind of waited a couple of days, and today I've got around to writing the script, editing it all down, and everything. I've really enjoyed making this for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy the final product and have at least learned something or like found a game that you like. Maybe you like Lilac Wars, or maybe you like the original Doom. I don't know. Maybe you found out that you like Fortnite and you didn't know that weather stuff was meant to be coming to Fortnite. I don't know. But yeah. Sorry I've not been consistent with uploading for YouTube. Schoolwork and all that, and I'm just not very good at sticking to a schedule for anything in life. So yeah. Oh gosh, no. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Smash the like button if you did, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.